Right, guys, welcome back. I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to give you all. For those that are new to the call, I would inquire you or encourage you to take notes on the things that you hear me say, but more importantly, the things that the words or that my energy makes you feel. My father would always say, son, they may remember what you did. They may remember what you said, but they're always going to remember the way you make them feel. My intention today is to make you feel more of yourself. Everybody smile if you're ready for that. And I don't know if anybody's told you, but everybody here is some good looking bunch of people, especially you, Alex. God dang it. Still in the limelight with all that grass back there. Okay, let's dive on in. First things first, once again, show me your magical pen. Show me your Master Johnson binder that you're writing in. And I want you to write down to start the day off with a question. What is my mastery? What is my mastery? Oh, it's going to be a banger today. I can already feel it. Some people may cry. Somebody is probably going to die. But it's okay. I'm here for you. Someone's going to come alive. Yeah. What is my mastery? Who feels like they maybe are connected to their creativity? Okay. All right. Yeah. Who here maybe not so much? Maybe not so much. Still kind of trying to discover what that is exactly. Okay. Do you guys believe that through your expansiveness and your expression that you can have more than one way of expressing yourself? Yes. So the first thing I want you to understand about your mastery is it's kind of like a tree. You've branches that come off of this mastery. Make sense? I'm very versatile. I can motivate, I can inspire, I can speak on spirituality, I can speak on personal development, I can speak on many things, very versatile, but it is the greatness that I am, watch this, not Brandon, but the I am that we all are, that kind of greatness that I get to filter, okay, that greatness through an expression. So I want you to write down the next question. What is my Write this down, write it down, take it in your notes. What is my preferred expression? I'm going to let everyone know right now, life is nothing but a series of preferences. You may want to write that down. A series of preferences that come in the line of choices. So I asked a question. Hey, who here suffers or struggles with instant gratification? Everybody's hand was up. Let me ask you another question. Who here maybe used to or still does have a hard time making decisions? Anybody? Yeah. Sometimes the decision factors can be different in regards of how much of a change a decision can make. The weight of a decision, right? Hey, what do you want for dinner is different than, hey, should I have this dog for the rest of my life or two dogs for the rest of my life? The decisions carry depth, and so do you. So do you. So if I can get you to understand a few things. Number one, your creativity. If you haven't written that down, write that down. Number two, have you discovered your preferred way of expression and then get you to a place of confidence to be able to make decisions? Well, then now you're making decisions based off what you prefer to express yourself in your I am consciousness. Thumbs up if you're still rocking with me. That's not too high level. Not too high level. Okay. I'm framing right now. Let me paint it in a way that's a little bit different. Who here has been forced to do something that they do not want to do? Okay. Who here continues to put up with the job that they know is not meant for them? Maybe the relationship that they know is not meant for them. Maybe some decisions need to be made based off preferences that you would like to have so you can express yourself in a way that you would choose to. So it now brings to the massive point, Joe and Valerie, guys, you guys are doing so amazing, all of you. Why haven't you made these fucking decisions that are going to be better for you? I told you I was going to be calling some people out today. It's only because there's something inside of you that needs to come out. And the longer that you try to maybe suppress it, the longer you hold it away, the more and the more painful your life becomes. Would you guys agree with that? Yeah, it's interesting because when you know that you have something that so desperately wants to come out, but why can't it? I've been trying to allow it. And then now we get into the woods when it comes to, the external world. And what the external world has been leading you to believe about your healing, about your trauma, about because I made a decision and it backfired on me, and then I was embarrassed and I felt shame, and everybody pointed and laughed at me. I cannot trust my decision making. Oh, I'm cutting deep. I'm going there. I cannot trust my own decision making because last time I made a decision, it didn't work out the way I was hoping for it to. It led to pain. It led to shame. It led to guilt. So I can't trust myself to make these decisions. Therefore, even though I want to express myself, I'm still attached to my past. Who here is ready to let go of your past? Yeah. You know, there's a lot of people that talk about sacrifice and hustle and all of that. I promise you, it's none of those things. If you prefer it to be, it will be, but it doesn't have to be. All it is just understanding that you do not have to bring your past into this present moment to then create an identity out of what has happened based off of something that you did, a decision that you made, that you thought was better for you, but you weren't equipped with this thing called confidence. And so it decimated you after that decision, and then you took a back seat, and then guess what? In comes obligation, and in comes the preferences that you do not prefer, but other people have preferences for you, and what you do with your time, and what you do with your expression, and what you do to validate who you are. And now we're playing in the woods again in this external reality. Who has woken up from that? Show me by your hands. You guys have woken up from that. That's why you're here with me. That's why people come to you, because you guys are the ones that see through the veil. Am I right? You guys are the ones that are searching for more. You guys are the ones that know you're not going to operate how you used to, but you're not necessarily too understanding on what you feel like you're walking into. And then therefore, Master Johnson appears. Ta-da, here I am. Don't make me take my shirt off. Ladies, you're never going to leave. You too, Joe. I got to keep up with Alex. He's so hot right now. So once again, I'm going to make it my intention to let you know that you have permission to be me. And what I mean by that is to be you. I love movies. Does anybody love movies? I love them. Yeah. I enjoy, right now I have a lot of little kids and more on the way, so I'm watching all these kid movies. Has anybody ever seen Wreck-It Ralph? Oh my gosh. Wreck-It Ralph 2, I think there's a second one. Jeez, dude. Who here did their homework and watched Soul? Did anybody know? Jake did. Jake has an A+ in class. Joe, you too. And guys, if you haven't watched the movie Soul, go fucking watch the movie. God dang it, damn it. Do your homework. Soul, Soul. How about Inside Out or Inside and Out 2? Yes. There's another one, that Wreck-It Ralph. And there's a point where he has to sacrifice himself for Penelope. And so he has to create the Mentos to fall into the soda to create the volcano. You guys know what I'm talking about? Well, anyway, as he's going to sacrifice himself, he says something, and I may butcher it, but he says, I am not good, and that is not bad. Something along those lines. Guys, I'll have to find the clip. If you can find it, you guys will get extra credit, bonus points. But he says, I'm not good, and that is not a bad thing. And then he says something along the lines of, and because that's not a bad thing, I am me. Something along those lines. In other words, it's a full example of acceptance. I just used the word sacrifice, yeah? I need you to not sacrifice your past. I need you to re-amend and reassociate the way that you see your past so that you can be in this present moment without guilt, fear, or shame, so that you can make decisions that you have confidence within. When you rewatch this video, what I just told you in that sentence just summed up what I've done in the first 17 minutes. Let me make it make so much more sense. You are not your past. Running from your past is what keeps it alive. What I would inquire you to do is to love every aspect of yourself. Okay. What I would require you to do is to not change your past or not change this moment, but to choose the highest and the greatest version of yourself in this moment, regardless the decisions that went wrong, regardless the betrayals that have happened, the heartbreaks, regardless whenever you gave your heart to that person and they shattered it, you showed up for that friend and they betrayed you. Regardless, whenever you felt alone because you did something outside of yourself and it blew up in your face, what I would inquire you to do is to understand that unconditional love and acceptance is the gateway to letting your expression be exposed. You guys still with me? I'm rewrapping this in such a way and I'm framing it in such a way just to get it to be very simple. It's this simple. You're enough. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. Say this one more time. There's nothing wrong with you. You're enough. Quite frankly, you're more than enough. And if I can get you to understand what you are the master of, I can get you to understand what puts you into flow state. I can get you to understand that when you're in flow state, you're not thinking about your problems because you are experiencing bliss, heaven on earth. My friends, that's when your mastery begins. So please write this down in your notes, guys. Master in training. Everyone here is a master in training. Congratulations. There is no student-master relationship here. I'm a little bit further down the road, but I'm still on the same road. I'm still a dad, a 30-year-old guy who's experiencing life and all it has to offer and all the various ways and emotions. So to think that I know more than you is ludicrous, but maybe my associations are a little bit different. Maybe my perspective is a little bit different. Maybe I'm just not as hard on myself. I need you to put a thumb in the air if you are very hard on yourself. Yeah? It's okay. It's all right. I have been too. And if you are a leader on this call, which everyone is, it's because maybe you've been a little bit too hard on yourself and maybe you're trying to find out more on how to be a little bit more gentle with yourself. Guys, if thinking and working harder was supposed to get you to the manifestation of your desired reality, you would have been there by now. You were created not to crucify yourself. You were created not to beat yourself up. You were created not to be in fear of decisions that you made that has brought you information that you associated to a negative connotation. All that is information. Can you learn from it? I think you can. Can you decide what that information means? I know you can. Can you bring yourself healing in this moment and claim it? Instead of holding it over your head that says I'm not good enough? I know you can. So allow me to be the first to say congratulations to everybody on this mastery session, this master in training. I'm about to give you more. Oh yeah, I'm about to give you what you asked for. Okay, I'm about to give it all to you. I'm not going to say it. I almost said some gnarly ass shit, but I ain't going to say that. Nope, I'm going to be G fucking rated, okay? In order for you to take everything that I'm about to open up into, the only thing you have to do is just say yes. Okay? That's all. And that's it. Stop working so hard. Stop thinking so much. You're enough. You're here. It is done. I'm going to say this again. You're enough. You're here. It is done. Write this down in your notes. I'm going to have you write it pretty much every time you see my face. Because I am, everything is. Because I am, everything is. Gosh, this is amazing. I can't wait to give this to you. I can't wait to give this to you. It's no longer about trying to change your reality. It's about choosing the I am that is in the because I am, everything is. Now, you may have heard me say this in a YouTube video, but I'm going to remind you because at your stage, it's about reminding you of your power. Let me explain this. Let me ask you this. Just thumbs up or thumbs down. If Lauren, you were not here, if Alex, you weren't alive, Annette, Andrea, Brittany, Valerie, Brittany, wait, hold on, David, Mary, Carolina, Jake, Joe, Master J, and David, everybody wave to David. Welcome back, D. Yeah, that's my man, David. Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
what's up?
dude, you're jumping in, man. Get your pen ready, baby. Guys, if David wasn't here, If none of you guys were here, not the consciousness, but the body, perspective, if that was not here, would experience, more importantly, would existence exist? Think about this. If Master Johnson was not here, if Brandon Johnson was not here to experience existence, would there be anything to experience? Think about this. You're so important. Existence itself needs you in order to exist. If you were not here in this existence to experience this, there is no existence. So here's what I need you to now take it to is inside of your existence, what are you choosing to experience? We just switched the tables, guys. You know, you just wake up one day, you know, you're playing with fucking blocks, and the next thing you know, 4 years old, bam, freaking you wake up and you're like, holy shit, I'm here right now. This is happening. Who the heck? What? I have a mom? Oh my gosh. My infant right now, he's 2. He doesn't know jack dick about whack fuck. But somewhere between now and 4 years old, he's going to know he has a name. He's going to know that he has a sissy, and he already is coming around to it. But at what point does he realize that he exists? Wow. At what point do you realize and re-wake up that says, guys, existence exists because of you. So because I am, everything exists. So now my question is inside of your existence, your personal reality, what if you're not choosing, or sorry, excuse me, you're not creating, but from your perspective, your definitions, your meanings, and your stories, your mastery, you are the one that's giving life to your existence. Too high level for you guys, or are you guys still rocking? Okay. So now if you realize that, all right, I exist, well then why the hell am I broke? Where is my fucking money? Because I don't want to exist if I ain't gonna be rich as shit. I don't want to exist if I'm not being sucked off every 22 minutes. Sorry, something had to come out. But listen, let me just tell you guys, listen, because I exist, why does my existence fucking suck? And now the call begins. I'm going to kind of call you guys out. Instant gratification. Well, who here has an interesting relationship with trying to control things? Huh? I know I did. Who has an interesting relationship with surrendering? Oh my gosh. For me, man, surrendering, submitting, letting go. Anybody dealing with that right now? Anybody make the decision that, okay, fine, I'm done. I'm going to surrender. I'm not going to freaking check my bank account. I'm not going to do it. Yeah. You surrender up here, but you don't surrender right here. And then therefore you face this thing called limitation, limiting your expression. And now because you feel like you are without, you feel like you are limited. And because now you are in the conscious embody of limitation, don't you just manifest more limitation out of that? Okay. So now the call begins, and this is where I get to give you more. All right? You guys ready for more? Do this. Somebody in the chat put, oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Somebody put in the chat, say, get him, Master J. Get him, Jay. Get him. Somebody let me know. Come on, man. Gotta get some of that energy. Bah, bah, bah. Feel good as fuck right now. God dang, I feel good as fuck right now. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, gosh, it's just because I'm excited to give it to you. Well, let me give you more. Thinking disconnects you from your being. Who here is an overthinking or an overthinker? Used to be a recovering overthinker. Yeah? All right, let's take it a step further. Let me call some people out. Being a people pleaser is keeping you away from your divinity. Who's my people pleasers in here? All right, fuck all that. No way. Who here is a recovering people pleaser? Anyone? All right, there's a hit. All right, so thinking separates you. Deserting yourself separates you. Putting yourself on a back burner keeps you away from your divinity. The decisions that need to be made are the decisions you should have made a good while ago when you realize that you're not where you want to be. So here's the deal. If you're in a relationship, make a fucking decision. Okay? It's either you're going to mount up and believe in yourself or you're not. It's either you believe that you're going to be abundant and taken care of, or you're going to be not taken care of. So raise your hand if you're 100% confident. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. Good. And if not, that's fine. So if you're not 100% confident, that's all right. But what you just told me is that you're 100% confident that you're not confident. That's called abundance. Abundance is not something you go get. Abundance is what you have. You are either abundant in your lack or you're abundant in your expression. Because you are, everything is. Because you are, everything is. Because you are abundance itself. Whatever you focus on and operate from creates more of what you focus on and what you operate from. It's that simple. Come on, man. So what does that mean? It's either you are abundant in your confidence or you are not. And that's okay if you are not. I'm going to show you exactly how to be always confident in your expressions so that the vision of your life that you see up here, you don't have to go try to fish and reel in, but you get to accept through the love of Christ. You were put here not to crucify yourself. You were put here to celebrate life. You with me on that? It's time to get to celebrating. Okay, I'm gonna break it down in such a way that makes it so simple to the point where you're like, oh shit, come on, Jesus, let's go. Let's go, Jesus. Come on, baby. You might as well just call me the man. All right, sharing my screen. Here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be fucking awesome, dude. I cannot wait. You guys ever seen the Lego movie? Yeah? I can only see a handful of you guys, so you're going to have to get active in the chat because I can only see a few people. But there's a song in the Lego movie where he's like, everything is awesome. You know what I'm talking about? You remember that song? Everything, that's all I can remember. Everything is awesome. Guys, I need you to keep that on your phone, and that needs to be your friggin' alarm clock. So you wake up to that damn song. Everything is awesome, because some of you negative ass bitches in here need to wake up, man. Plays it in the movie, it's amazing. Good. All right, write this down. My life is beautiful. Write that down. Yeah, fuck yeah. Below that, write, this life is beautiful. Yes, congratulations. In this moment, right now, moving forward, your life is beautiful, my friends. It really is. Why? Because you are. And whatever you are, because I am, everything is. This is your existence, guys. This is your world. We all just fucking live in it. Wake up to the power that you have and surrender to it. So, your thinking is disconnecting you from your being. We have some recovering overthinkers, people pleasers up in here. Who here still finds themselves in maybe those downward spiral loops of overthinking? And no matter what you do, no matter how hard you work out, how much sex you have, how much run you do, how much meditating you are being in, that voice in your head just won't shut up. Be vulnerable with me. Come on, let me know. Listen, I would be lying to you guys if I said that I don't overthink. I'm a human being, guys. I'm a human being that's building a business, another business, after failing at so many businesses that I've reassociated the way I see failure. Man, I got to make some decisions. Imagine if I never made any decisions. I don't know if any of you guys would be here with me. The second aspect about thinking is once you make a decision, the thinking needs to cease. Please write this down. Get ready. Decisions need to be made more than once. Got a lot of lovely ladies on here and gentlemen, but I see this more so with the ladies. Ladies, you ever have that friend that's like, oh my God, he cheated on me. I'm totally not going to go back to him. And I am totally done. And then 2 hours later, she's back there. Yeah, you guys ever experienced that? Maybe that's been you. You ever see somebody where they make a decision, but then they don't follow through with the decision? When the emotion has evaded, they go right back to what they once were. Okay. I need you to understand, my friends, the only reason why people, watch this is huge, bring their past into this present moment is simply because their identity has still been created and or is existing in the past. So even though they temporarily come out of it, their existence and their identity is still within the story's definitions and meanings, and that is where they remain. Making sense? So if you would really like to let go of your past, it's not about trying to get out of your past. Write this down. Here we go. It's about deciding, write this down, deciding on my vision. So, the true embodiment of surrender means to surrender those old stories because they are not you. Hi, Shaw. Glad you made it. The true meaning of surrender and letting go is not surrendering and letting go of your grit. It's surrendering and letting go of the identity that thinks they have to do things to receive and to accept. So, your thinking is disconnecting you from your being. Really quick, everybody point to themselves. Just want to make sure that I can see. Notice how everybody's pointing here. Can you guys see me okay? Can you guys still see me okay? Okay, good. Everybody's pointing here. You're not pointing here. Okay? So what I need you to understand is this is who you are. Your heart. Not your physical heart, but the energy that's in between your heart and your spine. That is the essence of what you are. You're not your mind. You're here. So what does that mean? If you live in your mind, you are disconnected from your heart. The goal is not to abandon the mind. The goal is to condition the mind so that you can work in unity. Please write down mind, heart, coherence. If you really want to understand how to be in the present moment without fear, you love yourself in the present moment and you condition your mind in this moment to create coherence and unity between your mind and your heart. Brandon, my mind is so mean to me. Stop evading it. Brandon, my head is so loud. Sit there with gentle awareness and observation. Not configuration, observation. So let's continue on. Flow state is fulfillment. This is a breakdown of flow state. Guys, I would suggest taking a picture of this screen. I would suggest screenshotting it if you can. This will be inside of the community, but flow state is a mental state where a person is fully immersed in the activity, feeling energized and in control. It's also known as being in the zone and locked in. The reason why you may be trying to marry yourself to this present moment, but for some reason, every single time you try to settle down, your mind gets loud, is because, my friends, it's gonna be loud at first. And that voice will quiet down, and I promise you, you will be met with unconditional love to the point where you are no longer in fear of sitting with yourself. So in these two, let me zoom up real quick. If you look at my graph over here, you have boredom, you have high, skill, and then you have low in the corner, difficulty, and high. So if you are operating in high anxiety, okay, and the difficulty level is high as well, you're not in flow. But if something is super skillful for you, to the point where you don't even have to think about it, so much to the point where it's bored, well, now you're no longer in flow as well because you're just bored. So the goal is, all right, what are you skilled at? As well as what is causing you to have a good certain level of difficulty that then keeps you in the flow zone. So this is what I'm going to be leading you into as we scroll down, is what is your mastery? Remember, I had you write that down. If you haven't written that down yet, find that in your notes and circle it. What is my mastery? Mastery. What if I told you everyone here is to master their own energy? Everyone here has a signature core vibration, like a thumbprint to the universe. And from that core vibration, it also has a signature of expression. We're going to get into it. Discipline, surrender, flow. Huge picture. And print that on your brain. Because I was trying to scale my third business. We were experiencing high six figures per month. Everything was incredible. I was very disciplined because I still am, because I come from a martial arts background. And then eventually it got to a point where I was on the phone with my in-laws asking them for money after I just promised them that I could take care of their daughter and their grandson. Because when I met Heather, she was a single mom. And I was a young lad with a business plan. And then, okay, God says inside of me, until I come across this knowledge, son, I'm going to give you a treat to what you can have. You're going to sing my name and all the praise when you have it. Will you still sing it when you have nothing? When you're embarrassed? When you're full of shame? When you're having anxiety attacks in your fucking bathroom at 3 o'clock in the morning? Will you still sing my name when your daughter is asking for frickin' popsicles at Disney World and you have no money and you promised that we could? Son, will you sing my name when people need your help and you're going to go ahead and give them the money that you don't have because of the kindness of your heart, but you can see that they're in a worse position than you are, and even though you need help, you have the opportunity to help this person? Son, will you still sing my name when you can't even afford to grocery shop at the dollar store? Will you sing my name, son, when you're broke on the side of the road and your wife, or soon-to-be wife, I should say, is calling you saying that she needs some things because she's at the grocery store and you have to pick and choose. Do I put gas in my car or do I send her the last $19 that I have in my account? Son, will you sing my name when you have no one, you have nothing, you have no one watching, and it's you and me? What do you have, son? What do you have? Oh, well, in this moment I have failure. Oh no, my brother. Oh no, Brandon. You have me. You have me. And I'm all that you need. So then I'm greeted with a decision, ladies. Remember, there's that quick part. The only reason why I say ladies is because that's all I can see right now. I'm greeted with a decision where I have no money, but I have opportunity. And my opportunity is, Brandon, go put your gifts and talents into a business. Go put your gifts and talents into somebody else's business. Or you focus on what I have for you. You hone in on the voice, the calling that I have for you, the gifts that I have for you. You express yourself when you have nothing. And through the expression of yourself with nothing, I will give you everything. And here I am with you guys now. So I share that story or a little bit about my past because I'm pretty fucking positive that Bruce Lee, Michael Jackson, and Walt Disney all had to go through the same exact thing to find their mastery. Guys, if you are broke right now, if you don't know how your bills are going to be paid, if you are lost, but at the same time you're carrying such wise wisdom and you have a way that you can express your heart, your truest core desire, you're about to be rich because you already are. Can you change your association to the way that you feel about your finances right now? Can you realize that you're already enough? You're already whole. You're already loved. Everything you need has just been waiting to come out of you, but maybe it's just releasing your fear of what if it doesn't work and just accepting that the reason why it keeps on coming back to your head and to your heart is because you have mind-heart coherence. And every single time you go against it, you get kicked in the fucking teeth because you're going against the thing that's trying to come out of you. This is what you are created for. What is your mastery? What is my mastery? What is my flow state? Ladies, gentlemen, if you're scared right now because you don't have the answers, you don't need the answers. You need to identify the mastery you have and be obedient to the God within you, and it will come through you through the law of attraction. Who knows who Walt Disney is over here? Yeah? Obviously, that's the founder of Disney Channel. Guys, he was a flop. He was a flop. Bankrupt like you wouldn't believe. But he had a vision and he had a conviction and he had the I am consciousness that said, because I am, everything is. Who knows who this gentleman is in the middle? Bruce Lee. Yeah? If you guys don't know who Bruce Lee is, I suggest you do that. I promise you, when you do your research, there's a whole bunch of adversity. This dude's in the 50s, 40s, somewhere around time. He's a Chinese guy coming to the United States and racism is through the roof right after a whole bunch of world wars. What? And he abandons his homeland to come to the United States to create his dream life. He's fucking Bruce Lee, man. The list goes on. Who's the lady? Who is a book reader? Any book readers in here? Who likes Harry Potter? Anybody read Harry Potter? I don't necessarily read, but that Harry Potter. Wait, by the way, can you guys see me okay? Thumbs up to make sure you guys are seeing me. Okay, good. I don't know her goddamn name, so maybe somebody can put it in the chat. That girl was on the goddamn curb writing Harry Potter's books, being denied and denied and denied and denied. But she had a vision and conviction. Thank you for that. And then obviously, Michael Jackson. Who here knows who Michael Jackson is? Yeah? Michael Jackson. He wrote a freaking note to himself that says, I will no longer be greeted as MJ. The world shall know my name. I will pick up where the greats have left it, and I'll become rolled on as Michael Jackson. You guys go watch him in his previous... Have you guys seen those videos where people are passing out? Because just his presence. Have you guys seen that? People are passing out in the middle of the concert. Yes or no? Do this or this. You guys got to go check this out. Homeboy's on the stage and people are so exhilarated with so much energy they freaking pass out. Believe it or not, my mom was one. What I want you guys to understand is each one of these individuals found their mastery. What is your mastery? What is the thing that's trying to come through you? What is the thing that continuously is there when you have nothing? What is the image that you have in your head? What is the feeling that you have in your heart? What is the things that you do that ignite your vision? And despite what you are dealing with, how broke you are, you turn the world off, you go within, and you allow it to come through you, through your decision-making and expression. Continuing on, here we go. What is your mastery? We're going to claim it now. Okay? Now, I'm going to unshare my screen and then I'm going to reshare just so I can see everybody. But these are some badass pictures, right? I picked them myself. I just wanted to show you that. I'll come back in a sec. Thumbs up if you guys are still rolling with me. Having fun? Okay. All right. Big smiles? Good. You guys are getting a lot from this. Okay. All right. I know. It's impactful. Holy shit. Guys, how do you know what your mastery is? Let me help you with that. Is it cool if I help you guys with that? Okay, good. Here we go. When you're good at something, you'll find yourself telling people, I'm good at this, I'm good at that. When you are great at something, everyone will tell you. Meaning, without incentivizing, without you trying to go look, without you trying to go find. Guys, because all is one and one is all, and all that is all that is, God will speak to you through other people, as long as you are in the vibration of being obedient to your expression. It's that simple. When people come up to you and say, my gosh, you are so incredible with kids. My goodness, you are so compassionate with your time. And you're such a wonderful listener. And you are just naturally funny. What the fuck? I mean, I can't help but smile when I'm around you. Man, you're such a fantastic listener. Who here has that thing in their head that when people come to you, could be a few things, maybe one thing in your head that says, I'm pretty good at that according to what other people tell me. Hands up. Please write it down. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Write it down, write it down. I'm on a roll, Carolina. We're gonna have to wait for it. I'm on a roll, baby. Thank you for raising your hand, but I'm on a roll. So write it down. What is the thing that you do naturally without any fucking effort? The second way you know what you are just autonomously great at is the thing that you don't just do effortlessly, okay? It's the thing that you feel called to ever since you were a little girl or a little boy. Until somebody came in and shit on you for liking Legos, or said you were weird for liking this kind of music, or said you were weird for doing this. Whatever it is that's still in you, that lights you up, that you could talk for hours about, guys, that's your mastery. It's your gift. Okay? So the first thing is what people tell you. Why? Because it's not separate. There is no separation. That is God coming to you, telling you, you are so amazing at these things. Wow. Amazing. Second thing, you do effortlessly. Okay? And I would do this and I would have this, but then here's the next thing is the problem. Let me highlight the problem. The problem I was facing. What happens if I don't like being good with kids? I mean, I love kids, but I would rather be like super good at freaking flying some type of rocket ship. That'd be really fucking cool to me. Like, okay, I'm good with dogs, but man, I want to be good at freaking acting. That's what I want to do. I want to be the next John Wick, Keanu Reeves motherfucker. I want to be in Point Break, surfing the fucking waves. I want to do something fun. And I love kids, but anybody been there? Yeah. So then you're like, okay, I'm really fucking good at Excel sheets. What kind of gift? Thanks, God. Freaking good at doing taxes. What the fuck? Let me set you free. Here it is. Because you are, everything is. If God is unconditional love, that means that you don't have any conditions. You have preferences that you need to make decisions on and move forward with, regardless what the fuck past has brought you. Regardless of the information that blew up in your face, that gave you a little adversity. That's not your identity. You're one of the chosen one that moved forward with something that you want to do. Why is adversity a bad thing? What if it's a necessary thing for you to have even more mastery on the thing that you made a decision about? Come on. Who here watched the beginning of a movie and said, oh, I can't watch this because they killed the dog. I'm not going to watch the movie. I think Shaw said that. I was talking to Shaw about John Wick. I was like, John, you see John Wick? She's like, oh, I watched They Killed the Dog. And I was like, I don't want to watch it. She finished it. But if she stopped at that part, she wouldn't see the miraculous ending of getting that justice, getting that vision, getting that vengeance. My friends, listen to me. How many decisions have you made to move forward with yourself, your gift, and your passion? You tasted a little adversity. It didn't work out the way that you wanted. You experienced going broke. You experienced a little bit of pain, and then you pulled the rug out from under it and said, I'm going to go back to what the Matrix has for me because that was too painful. And now you're dealing with regret and what if. Pick one, regret and what if, or mastery. Which one? Which one are you choosing? Tell me in the chat right now. So, yes, you know what you're great at because everybody's telling you. But do you understand that humans, listen to me, God, this is so powerful. Humans, us, we are adaptation machines. Literally, our bodies have adapted through many, many years to be able to, our consciousness itself, our brain itself has adapted to be able to survive. Are you catching what I'm throwing down right now? So, okay, I don't have a skill. Can you adapt your mind and stay gentle in a place of learning to go learn the skill? I think you can. Can you have a little bit of belief that says, my current reality is not my permanent reality? What if you're one conversation, one decision, one skill set, one system away from seeing your first million come across, all because of what you made a decision on to move forward with, based off of high vibrational expression? What if the only reason why the money hasn't hit the account is because you haven't made a decision on what you're committed to? That's right, Joe. What if, because you are, everything exists, and the only thing that you need to do is have fun with your fucking passion and take the limits off of your mind that says, I can. Oh, you thought I was done? Come on, let's get back into this thing. Here we go. We're going to finish strong, guys. Stick with me. What is your mastery? Let's claim it now. You get to choose how this movie moves forward, guys. Okay? Which means as long as you are not interfering with yourself, as long as you're not thinking, and as long as you're in this present moment full of being and expression and expansion, you're doing it right. Okay? You're doing it right. Now let's continue forward. You guys know who Nipsey Hussle is? Anybody? Shaw, what you know about Nipsey, man? Nipsey Hussle is a rapper. He's he's passed into, spirit, but nevertheless, he quoted this amazingly. He said, you can either be at war with yourself and at peace with the world around you, or you can be at peace with yourself and at war with the world. Listen to me. You're gonna experience war until you become a warrior. Then it's home. Let me say that again. If you don't know what you're fighting for, you're going to die. But if you know what you are fighting for, then you realize that in mastery of the martial arts, and I can speak to this because it is my lifestyle, it's poetry in motion. It's not violence. Do you see the association there? So when you feel like you're at war with your reality, it's probably because you're trying and you're thinking and you're doing a lot of things outside of yourself for people that you think are outside of you that have obligation for your life. The reason why all of you guys have paid to be here, to listen to this crazy guy speak, is because I had the audacity to believe in myself and have the only thing I needed when I had nothing, which was God in me. The thing is, I want all you guys, but I don't need you because I have everything I need. I have the ability to express myself. Do you? Yes, you have the ability to express yourself. Next question is, will you? Or will you limit yourself? So a reasonable man adapts himself to the world. Unreasonable man, or one, persists with trying to adapt the world to him or herself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. Everyone in here is a multimillionaire already. Let me make you, who knows who Elon Musk is? Anybody know? Show me by your hands. If somebody were to come up to Elon Musk and say, hey dude, you can't put a car on a rocket and send it to the fucking moon, do you think he says, oh yeah, you're right, okay, all right? No. You know what he does? He puts a fucking car on a rocket and sends it to the moon. Okay? For the person that has a dream and ambition, it's either you will adapt your vision for your life to the world around you, or you will persist in adapting, okay, the world around you to yourself. If it was not, I'm not a big politician, and I know that there's a lot of politics coming up. My personal opinion is they're all fucking reptiles, but it is what it is. Listen to me, okay? Stick with me. Just hear me out on this. Progress depends on unreasonable man. I believe that there should be more entrepreneurs than there should be politicians, because politicians talk about shit. Entrepreneurs create solutions. All of you are entrepreneurs. All of you have multi-million-dollar ideas. You just need the identity that believes in yourself to express yourself with what you are great at, and you will be rewarded by the universe for being obedient to the reason why you're here. Period. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? So you guys are rocking with me. Let's finish strong. Abraham Lincoln here, and then I'm going to give you the Ascension 8. Abraham Lincoln was asked, okay, Mr. Lincoln, if you had to chop down a tree in 4 hours, how would you do it? He said, well, I spend the first 3.5 hours sharpening my axe. Think about this. Somebody would take 4 hours making it work, whacking at a tree for 4 hours straight with a dull blade. If all of you are masters and you know what your mastery is, I need you to master your craft so much, and then let that crafted mastery be able to exceptionally, listen to me, make you undeniable. True mastery is undeniability. True mastery is because this individual is a master at themselves, at their energy, and at their craft. Money cannot stay away from them. People cannot stay away from them. Law of attraction will only attract the best because they are the best at what they do. What is your mastery? What is your gift? Why does everything need to be stripped from you first in order for you to have complete focus on the number one thing that you're built for? Why? It's because that's all you fucking need. Everything else is just fluff. Stop chasing. Own your gift. The reason why he'd spend 3.5 hours sharpening his axe is because he's owning himself, the tool. What is your tool to break out of this matrix, my friends? What is your tool to break out of this matrix, my friends? Let me see. You guys are blowing up the chat. Gift. That's right, David. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So, Ascension 8, guys, here we are. I told you I was going to give you something. This is what I'm giving you. You wanted more. I can make it make sense mentally, emotionally, figuratively. Sorry, I'm over here trying to move this goddamn thing. Okay, here we are. Write down these 8. Okay. Purpose, value, significance, importance, meaning, fulfillment, power, success. Then this is the equation. I feel the most purposeful when I fill in the blank. Your homework, when I drop this in here, is I need you to find the answers to this. You feel most valued when I blank. Now, what I want to lead you into is try to stay away from what you do for other people. So I don't want you to say, I feel the most valued when I am helping my neighbor move her apartment. No, that's bullshit. No. I feel the most valued when I am in full essence of creating my next my next strategy, my next content, my next whatever it is. I feel the most significant when I'm looking into my daughter's eyes and all I can see is pure bliss, joy, and happiness. Right? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. This is all about you. Did you guys get that? Thumbs up, because I'm going to scroll a little bit more. Okay. So here we are. The most important step in your life that you can take is the next one. Sometimes procrastination sets in because of analysis paralysis. I want to start the podcast, but what am I going to talk about? And should I talk about that? And will people even listen to me? I want to start the YouTube channel, but what happens if I don't get any views? And how do I get more views? And all of this information floods the mind. Okay. I want to lose 30 pounds. But I don't know what to exercises and what I need to eat and da-da-da-da-da. Listen, the most important step you can take is the next one. The heaviest weight at the gym is the front fucking door. Just open the door. Get in the gym. Get in there. The hardest post to create is the one you keep on thinking about that hasn't been created yet. The book needs to be written. The song needs to be written. The business needs to be started. You have something inside of you. And whatever you feel those emotions up above, guys, that is you. You were put here not to escape your life. You're put here to experience your life. You're alive right now, but are you living? You have a life, but are you fucking alive? How do you know you're alive? It's called emotions. It's called experience. How about you experience the emotions that you choose? Not change. You choose that you're okay. You choose that you're healed. You choose that you have gifts and innate abilities that can change the face of this planet. Guys, commitment. Get this right here too. Again, I will drop this in the community, so don't feel panicked to share. I'll stop sharing my screen here in a minute. We'll end in about 2 to 5 minutes if you can stick around. The state of quality, being dedicated to a cause. Look at that flower. Look at that circumstance. And look at the power of will. What is your willpower? Right? Guys, you're not buried underneath your circumstances. You're planted. You're not buried. You're planted. You're planted. Nurture yourself so you can grow. Are you committed to your opportunities that you have in this moment, or your fucking problems and then creating an identity out of it, therefore creating more of it? Are you committed to the old story in the past or the new beginning that you have? Because every new beginning is some other beginning's end. Let it end. Let it go. Are you doing or are you being? Are you interested? Well, you can look at what you're talking about. If this is what you sound like, well, when the time is right, I'll start the business. Well, I'm trying to heal. I've tried, but the decision didn't work. Oh, I wish I could be rich. Yeah, I wish you could be too, bitch. Excuse me. I want to be better. All this, you can just feel it's freaking slimy. There is no backbone here. Oh, it'd be nice if I could. Oh, when I have the money, then I'll finally be happy. I'm just waiting until I feel safe enough. Fuck you, dude. Excuse my language. Passionate. I have that already. I'm just preparing. You know what you're preparing is? Sharpening your freaking axe. Sharpening your blade. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows where you are. What you practice in private will be, listen to me, endorsed, will be celebrated, and will be expected. in public. You think I can speak on all of this because I practice it? No, I was talking about this in private with myself, sharpening my axe so that in 1 hour I can change somebody's life. Unbelievable. Do you know yourself? KPIs, SOPs, standard operating procedures. You guys will be able to look over this on your own. You guys can capture this. This is a little bit more business talk, but I bridge the gaps from business and spirituality so that you can have a law of attraction based business. Is anybody in that realm looking to have a law of attraction based business? Yeah. Where you're attracting the high paying clients, you're attracting the connections, you're attracting the people, your soul tribe. I mean, you're doing a damn good job. Look at where you are. Right? And then I just want to end with a story. Okay, if you can bear with it, if you can stick with it, I just have so much fun. I love this. You guys see this nasty ass chair? It looks horrible now. All that freaking sweat marks, freaking ripped. This is a pin and broke. This is the rocking chair. Before you see this gargantuan, beautiful office that I have, that was my office. Oh yeah, papers over here, laptop over here, Zoom meetings with mentors right here. Trying to put it all together, trying to figure it all out. Why? Because I'm sitting in my baby's nursery with no money. Let me go ahead and unshare my screen. I'm sitting in my baby's nursery, rocking in this rocking chair, being reminded around me that if I don't get this shit together in 8 months, what kind of fucking father am I going to be if I can't buy diapers? When my wife needs whatever she needs to be able to heal correctly, and I don't have the money to provide for it. But my entire life I grew up thinking a man is only worth what he can provide for his family. Come on, guys, you guys know what I'm talking about. Man, a woman is only good enough for what she can bring to her man and support and all this great kind of stuff, and everybody's twisted. And I'm sitting in this rocking chair, completely lost, spending money I don't have on mentors that end up burning me and scamming me. And anybody been scammed? Anybody? Yeah, fuck them. God, fucking assholes, right? Get all right. I'm not a scam. I'm here. I'm the real fucking deal. Okay, I'm right here for you. But I need you to understand, guys, that I wouldn't change a thing. Would you guys change anything to be where you are right now? So listen to what I'm trying to explain to you. If you wouldn't change a thing to be here, then you've already made amends with your past. You're not a victim to it. Did that hit somebody in the chest at all? Yeah? Okay, good. So what I need you to understand is your past is here to serve you. Okay? Your past is not here to haunt you. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made. It doesn't matter where you are in your living situation, your money situation. None of that is you, because you are everything exists. I need you to understand you're doing the best you can. And that's the problem. Stop trying your best. Just accept that you are the best. Stop thinking so much. I understand the immense weight and pressure that's on you right now. I get it. I've been there. Still there. But my association is man, what a diamond I am. What a diamond you are. So let me slow down. I appreciate you guys sticking overtime with me. For those that this is your first call, hopefully you took a lot from this call. For those that this is your call back, thumbs up if you got something from here. Yeah? Double thumbs up if you're going to implement something moving forward. Yes? Hands in the air if you're finally going to say yes to yourself. You're going to do the homework assignments that I give you. You're going to see the content that I'm sharing. You're going to and not just invest to get into a community. No, you're investing into your reality by making it real and sharpening your blade, because you are a master in training. You are no student. You know more. Now you have more. What are you going to do with more? What are you going to choose to do? Do you feel inspired? Yeah. Do you feel rewired? Of course you do. But the thing is I have not rewired anything of you, my friends. I've only led you to know more of who you are and what you are. Great call today? Yeah? I want to see everyone's. I got your faces. I want to see everyone's takeaway in the community. I want to see your posts. I want to see your pictures, because even though I do a great job communicating it, you guys do a great job in regulating it amongst all and one another. I want to see where my leaders are in this community. Share your takeaways, your perspective, your heart, and your love. Do you guys feel something in your heart that says it's done? Okay, good. Then if it's done, let it be. Let's move forward. I'll see you next week. Take care.